Alright, so the next movie in my list here is Carrie. This is a movie that had been remade at one point. So the original was released back in 1976 and starred Sissy Spacek, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, whereas the remake was released in 2013 starring Chloe Grace Moretz, and you can immediately notice a tonal difference on the cover here. The original version, showcasing Carrie almost at peace with herself, sort of. That white afterlife background, she's kind of giving off a smile like, I'm at peace with things now, that sort of situation. Whereas the new version, Chloe's kind of just like, I hate everyone, I want everyone to burn and die, and that's kind of the tone that it gives off with that fiery red background. And if you've watched both versions, you know how they both end, how one of them has more VFX than the other. So this cover really does work, and it kind of makes sense, right? Like, it just gives off the proper vibes and whatnot, and it just, overall, it looks cool. I mean, them standing back to back, basically, with the fire lit between them, I think that's just really cool. Now, here is the side of the case. You have 1976 original and 2013 new release. Unfortunately, just a pure black background. However, in this case, it kind of does work, especially with the Carrie text being in red. It just makes the text pop more, and overall, this is one of those few times where it just kind of works with what they wanted to do for the side. So when you open it up, this is what you get. Unfortunately, the back side of the cover paperwork doesn't have anything at all. It's just a pure white background. So the only thing you actually get are the two discs, the original version and the remake version. So you can definitely see the differences here. Looks really cool nonetheless, but you can see that it's kind of more old school font with Carrie actually written in blood, and it kind of looks like someone took their finger and spelled it out, which is really cool. I actually like that touch to it. And then you can see Carrie right there. Whereas the newer version just has sort of edited text and whatnot, like a bit of a design to it. And then it has Carrie just standing there with the same picture from the front. So, nothing crazy there. I think the original version kind of wins just because of Carrie written in blood there. But this is what the two discs look like. And then if we go to the back side here, this is what it has. You can pause the video to read any of it if you want. But unfortunately, there are no, screenshots from either movie. They kind of just went with a very boring, basic background. No screenshots or anything. So, yeah, unfortunately, nothing crazy. Unfortunately, this is one of those times where not a lot of thought or effort seemed to have gone into the packaging for this movie or these movies. The front case is cool itself, and the images on the discs themselves are cool, but otherwise, there's just no thought or effort seemingly put into it, which is unfortunate, but, you can't win them all, can you?